KNR Constructions Limited Q3FY23 earnings conference call. This conference call may contain forward-looking statements about the company, which are based on the beliefs, opinions, and expectations of the company as on date of this call. These statements are not the guarantees of future performance and involve risks and uncertainties that are difficult to predict. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on a touch-tone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Ms. S. Venkatanathan, VP Finance, KNR Constructions Limited. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today on the call to discuss the financial results for Q3 and 9 months ended financial year 2023. Along with me, I have Mr. K. Janardhan Reddy, Executive Director, Mr. K. Venkatramarao, General Manager, Finance and Accounts, and Strategic Growth Advisor, our Investor Relation Advisors. We have uploaded results and investor presentation on the stock exchanges as well as on our company website. I hope everyone got an opportunity to go through it. We would like to touch upon a few industry events and key company updates, post which we will have a question and answer session. Now, I would like to share our thoughts on the recently announced union budget and other important industry developments. Starting with the budget highlights, the government continued to focus on infrastructure development. The government announced increase in capital expenditure on infrastructure investment by 33% to rupees 10 lakh crore and almost equivalent to 3.3% of the GDP. The massive capex investment is expected to boost the GDP growth and create a new job opportunities, especially in the hinterlands of the country, as the focus continued on roads, irrigation, and railways in the budget. As far as the allocation to highways is concerned, the government has allocated rupees 2.7 lakh crores as against the revised allocation of rupees 2.17 crore the previous year. Similarly, the allocation to NHI is rupees 1.62 lakh crores as against the revised allocation of 1.42 lakh crores. Coming to the irrigation sector, Jal Shakti Ministry has been allocated rupees 97,278 crores, which will further strengthen the activities in the irrigation sector prominently for Jal Jeevan Mission. We strongly believe that the government's thrust on the infrastructure development, along with the various initiatives announced by NHI, have created a multiple tailwinds to the roads and highway builders. KNR Construction remains geared up in terms of its capabilities and financial position to fully leverage these tailwinds to further create the value to the shareholders. As far as the overall tendering, awarding, and construction of highways is concerned, the overall activity has picked up the pace in the last 3-4 months, which was affected during half year ended financial year 2023, owing to the prolonged monsoons in 2022. Coming to the FASTag collections, the toll collections stood at rupees 50,855 crore for financial year 2022, a growth of around 46% as compared to rupees 34,778 crores in financial year 2021. The average daily toll collection through FASTag in December 2022 stood at rupees 134.44 crores, and the single day highest collection touched rupees 144.19 crores on 24th December 2022. The implementation of FASTag system has improved the collection and has brought more efficiency in overall toll collection operation. This has resulted in improved financial position and has encouraged the private players to participate in the highway projects. Now, coming to the key updates of the company. In the quarter gone by, the company has completed transfer of equity shares in the following 3 subsidiaries to Cube Highways and Infrastructure. Number 1, KNR Tirumala Infra Private Limited. The company has invested rupees 160.22 crores in the form of equity and subdebt for which the company has received rupees 136.81 crores against the transfer of 49% of equity stake and the repayment of entire subdebt as on 31st December 2021. The company has now received rupees 68.13 crores against the transfer of remaining 51% of equity stake. In addition to the above, the company shall be eligible to receive an additional consideration up to rupees 14.05 crores subject to receipt of certain approvals from NHAI. Number 2, KNR Sangarampet Project Private Limited. The company has invested rupees 126.81 crores in the form of equity and subdebt, for which the company has received rupees 108.51 crores against transfer of 49% equity stake and repayment of entire subdebt on December 31st, 2021. And now the company has received rupees 46.09 crores against the transfer of remaining 51% equity stake. In addition to the above, the company shall be eligible to receive an additional consideration up to an amount of rupees 4.61 crores subject to the receipt of certain approval from NHAI. 3. KNR Srirangam Infra Private Limited. The company has invested rupees 78.36 crores in the form of equity and subdebt, for which the company has received rupees 131.15 crores against transfer of 100% of equity stake and repayment of entire subdebt during the current transaction. In addition to the above, the company shall be eligible to receive an additional consideration up to an amount of rupees 15.40 crores subject to receipt of certain approval from NHAI. With the sale of the above three companies, the company has accounted profit of rupees 137.97 crores, which was shown as an exceptional item, and an amount of rupees 27.47 crores has been shown under the provision of tax for the above profits. With respect to the such operation conducted by the Income Tax Department under Section 132 of the Income Tax Act 1961 in March 2022, the assessing officer has initiated the proceedings for reassessment of income as is relevant for each financial year from 2016-17 to 2021-22. Further, based on the deliberations with the assessing officer and on a prudent measure, the company has made a provision of rupees 24.75 crores towards provision for income tax and rupees 9.45 towards interest on income tax for the above years. The percentage of physical progress as of December 31, 2022 for HAM project is as follows. Magadi to Somarpet at 68.9%. Vattanchathuram to Madathukulam is 85.6%. Valancheri to Kaprikad is 16.8%. And Ramana to Kora to Balancheri is 14.3%. The company has received the appointed date as on 25th January 2023 for Chittoor-Tachur Highway. During the quarters, the execution has primarily been driven by HAM projects. Out of the 732 crores of revised equity requirements for all the 5 HAM projects, the company has already invested rupees 293.13 crore as on December 31st, 2022. The incremental equity requirement of 77.98 crores to be infused, rupees 256.06 crores and rupees 96.70 crores for remaining for the financial year FY23, FY24 and FY25 respectively. You can refer the slide number 24 of the investor presentation for detail on each HAM project. The toll collection for the Bihar project, that is Muzaffarpur Barauni, in Q3FY23 and 9 months ended FY23 has been 11.6 crore and rupees 33.5 crores. Now coming to the order book position. As of December 31st, 2022, the company has an outstanding order book position of 8,100 crore rupees. EPC road projects and HAM projects constitute 77% of the total order book, while irrigation projects constitute remaining 23%. Client-wise, 51% of the order book is from third-party clients and balance 49 is from captive HAM projects. The third-party order book on non-captive order book, which accounts for 51% of the total order book portion, is skewed between state government contracts with 36%, whereas 11% is from central government and balance 4% order book is from other private players. The current order book position remains healthy and provides a clear visibility of execution over a period of next two and a half years. A robust project pipeline and a ready DPR, detailed project reports, under the Bharatmala project should accelerate the project awarding activity going forward. The company is targeting a further order inflow of 4,000 to 5,000 crore for the financial year 2023. I will now request Mr. K. Venkatram Rao, our GM, to present the results for the quarter and the 9 months ended December 31st, 2022. Over to Venkatram.
Thank you, sir. Please note that Q3 and 9 months FY23 standalone as well as the consolidated number includes. Let me take through the Q3 and 9 month FY23 standalone financial performance first, followed by the consolidated highlights. I will start with quarterly highlight first. The revenue for the quarter grew by 8% year-on-year to 830.2 crores. EBITDA for Q3 FY23 remained flat at 156 crores as compared to 158.9 crores in Q3 FY22. EBITDA margin of Q3 FY23 stood at 18.8%. Net profit for the quarter was 161.8 crores as compared to 100 crores in Q3 FY23, a growth of 61%. Now coming to 9 months FY23 highlights, the revenue for 9 months FY23 grew by 14% year-on-year to rupees 2,568.2 crores. EBITDA for 9 months FY23 witnessed a growth of 9% to rupees 509.8 crores as compared to 469.7 crores in 9 months FY22. EBITDA margin in 9 months FY23 stood at 19.9%. Net profit for 9 months FY23 was rupees 370.2 crores as compared to 269 crores in 9 months FY22. Now coming to consolidated financial performance, I will start with the quarterly highlight first. The company recorded a 2% year-on-year growth in total revenue for rupees 854.6 crores in Q3 FY20 to rupees 874.9 crores in Q3 FY23. EBITDA came in at rupees 196.8 crores in Q3 FY23 as compared to 139.6 crores in the same period last year. EBITDA margin in the current quarter stood at 22.5%. Profit after tax stood at rupees 108.3 crores in Q3 FY23. Moving on 9 months FY23 highlights, the revenue for 9 months FY23 grew by 13% year-on-year to rupees 2,817 crores. EBITDA for 9 months FY23 witnessed a growth of 29% to rupees 671.4 crores as compared to rupees 519.8 crores in 9 months FY22. EBITDA margin in 9 months FY23 stood at 23.8%. Net profit for 9 months FY23 was rupees 297.7 crores as compared to 225.7 crores in 9 months FY22. Now moving to the standalone balance sheet, the company continued to maintain a strong balance sheet. The working capital debt stood at 53 days compared to 54 days in September 22. The standalone debt as of 31st December 22 is nil crores compared to around 200 crores of 30th September 2022. The consolidated debt as of December 31st, 2022 is 456 crores as compared to rupees 1,864 crores as of September 30, 2022. The net debt to equity as on consolidated basis as of December 31st, 2022 stand at 0.17 times as compared to 0.74 times as of September 30, 2022. With this, we can open the floor for question and answer.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on the touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. first question is from the line of Mohit Kumar from DAM Capital. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Two questions on my side, sir. First is on the irrigation project receivables. If I remember the number correct, it was 9 billion at the end of September 22. And we understand the lenders who released money for irrigation, and this has come down. Can you just let us know the receivables at the end of Q3, and when do you expect the entire thing to get liquidated?
So, sir, the receivables as of today is around 650 crores, including receivables as of 31st December and work done but not at 35. So out of 650 crores, 335 crores is the receivables as of December, and around 315 crores is the work done but yet to be certified. So definitely from what are these figures are there in September, it is 900 crores, now reduced to 650 crores actually by end of December.
Understood, sir. And are we having started the work on irrigation project? I think this quarter was very muted. Can we expect it to go up?
Yeah. Actually, definitely there was issue in the Vatam project. Now the clearance has come, and now we have started the work on this our Vatam project. As far as our other irrigation sites are there, that is package 4. Now we are doing the work in very fast pace. Only now almost all civil structures work we have almost completed. Now we have to build that pump house work. For that we have to board the electromechanical equipment. For that we are already tying with the BHEL to get it, and hope that in next year actually, in 24 actually, FY24, we should be able to complete that work also.
So are you happy with the money available with the government? Is the government regular in paying the money now? Are you comfortable with that?
Sir, as far as package 4 is concerned, where electromechanical, it is already funded by the bank, and almost in last quarter we got 350 crores actually in that project itself only. So definitely money is there actually as of now for the package 4. So we are really not seeing any issue as far as package 4 is concerned. But definitely this Vatam package and other package for like package 3, it is budgetary support. So that we have to really see, because almost government has promised that they will pay actually every month 50 crores. So only the last month we have not got, but before that we got all the money from the department.
Understood. Second question on the order inflow, sir. Of course, the order inflow for the 9 months was very, very muted. What is the pipeline looking for us? Apart from NHAI, is there any order? Is there any other pipeline which is available to us?
Jalandhar sir, you want?
Yeah. Sir, actually, our rate flow is very poor, which I agree, because market is very aggressive. Every EPC tender is clocking below 30, 32%, 35% also I've seen those levels. I think we're going to understand how to do the project at that cost. So definitely, there is some sort of aggression is there. And maybe we have seen many projects who have quoted less and they failed also. After having this experience, definitely we don't want to pitch into those levels and land into problems for the future. But however, sir, we have targeted almost this coming month, there are almost 22 tenders which we are doing in March only. And this month we are not less than 10 to 12 bids we are submitting. So every effort is being done to take some orders. But we can only give a sensible price, but we cannot give a price which is a winning figure, and later it will land us in problem. So that's how the things are there. But I think, sir, there are players who are understanding, but by the time there are new players who are also coming in, and then they are taking a bad price, kind of that. So there is every example who have quoted less, they have suffered. But people still are traveling in the same route. So I think if you target something in coming 2-3 months, it will be a little bit tougher to get projects. Later stage, things may become little normal. That's what we are estimating.
Anything apart from NHI, sir, is available?
Pardon, sir?
Anything other than NHI, roads, is there anything else you are targeting in Q4? Something irrigation, water?
We will focus on, continues to focus on irrigation projects, but the pipeline is very limited here. Bidding scope is very limited. But anyhow, we will put on the efforts there. And partially we are in line to discuss with the joint venture partner for our railways entry also. I think it is not yet successfully done. So I think sooner, once we get onto that clarity, please we'll let you know on that, sir.
Understood, sir. Thank you and best of luck, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Shravan Shah from Dolat Capital. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Sir, just continuing the previous question, Reddy sir, this 22 tenders that we are looking to bid next month, March, and 10 to 12 bids that we are looking to submit this month, what is the value and how much is the HAM projects in that? And the number that we are targeting 4,000 to 5,000 crore inflow, so that entirely is from the HAM that we are looking at?
So actually, the HAM proposition is more, sir. But even some more projects like, but the ticket sizes have become very small. As you are asking rightly, that what is the overall size and all, but the projects are varying from 500 crores to 700, 900, 800, even 1100 are there as a bigger ticket size. That's it. In this slots. So
okay.
That is a major problem, sir. And the proposition between HAM and EPC, HAM are in more in numbers, sir.
Okay. No, sir, why I was asking, I was trying to understand if, as you are saying, the ticket size is 500, 700 crore. So if I just put 22 plus 10, 32, 34 tenders, so closer to 17,000 crore, even if I average at 500. So I'm just trying to understand the value. So in terms of the success rate for us to back the 4,000, 5,000 crore. So in that sense, I was trying to understand.
Sir, actually, this year, March, if I am happily getting around 2,000 crores also, I am very happy. Even if I don't get also, if I don't get a bad price, that is good. That is a major thing. So, whatever I get at a good price, I should target for. I have no target that I should get before March only, but I will keep on putting on these bids, sir. But actually, the bids are available in 22 numbers, but whether the bidding will going to happen for all these tenders, which I am really doubtful, because they've been getting postponed. I think it is now pushed to March. But another push of postponement is not happening, then this bids will definitely happen in the March, sir.
Okay. And the other is in terms of the execution part. So for particularly the larger one, I'm trying to just understand. So 2 Kerala HAM projects, so in 9 months, we have done close to 431 crore revenue. And current outstanding order book is 2,822 odd crore. And we were looking at to complete by next March. So now 15 months to complete. So just trying to understand what kind of revenue we are looking in the fourth quarter, and are we able to complete by March 24 this 2,800 crore order for the 2 Kerala HAM projects?
The Kerala HAM projects, as of now, there's a lot of time loss due to heavy rain. That is a major problem. We faced rains from April to December. Even in December, 10 days we had rains. So after December, I think 1.5 months only the progress has happened. And however, there have been certain problems that on school hours we should not work. during school hours we should not work, and then they say night working they stopped for us. All these now we have things have gone to CM. CM has promised us that to get the timings cleared for us, so we'll get more working period. So if that is sorted out, sir, definitely we will go everything on target. That's the major thing we are facing there. And I think last Tuesday I was there in NHI. I had a clear-cut discussion with Chairman sir. Chairman sir also has put his DO letter to CM, and things are being pursued at very higher level, sir.
Okay, got it. And on the irrigation project, so whatever we are having a balance. So package 4, sir mentioned that Venkat sir that by March 24 we will be able to complete. So out of that remaining Vettam 290 odd crore and the package 3, so how much revenue are we looking at in this fourth quarter, and when we can see this to be completed?
Sir, actually, fourth quarter concerned, sir, whatever the discussion we have done, at least we'll try to achieve the last year figures. That's what we are trying on this side, because rainy season was very heavy in these quarters. Second and third quarter completely we have affected with this. So a little bit bullishness is not there in this top line numbers. But however, the next year concerned, I think may not be so much rainy season. Definitely we'll do our best in this.
But broadly, sir, in terms of the Vettam 290 crore remaining, when do we see to get completed in fourth quarter? How much are we looking at? And the package 3, which is 871 crore. So how much are we? 550 crore. How much are we looking to book any revenue in fourth quarter, and in FY24, how much are we looking to book the revenue from this?
Sir, that main thing, sir, MD sir and we both have discussed about this, that before election we would like to complete this. However, subject to realization of the payments also is a big concern, because now that Kerala projects and all other projects are under running stage, wherein equities are likely to come out. So there we do not want to take a chance for one project knocking effort should go on to the other projects. So we would go limited investments into these projects and try to balance the situation, sir. So it depends on how state government copes to give up the payments. That is the major concern here, sir.
Okay. Last, Venkat sir, 2 data points. What is the consol cash, and what was the irrigation revenue in third quarter and 9 months?
That irrigation revenue in Q3 was that is around 23%, comes to 190 crores, and for 9 months it is around 25%, comes to 620 crores.
Okay, and consol cash balance?
Because standalone cash is 125 crores and consol cash. From that data I will send you separately.
Oh, okay, no issues. Thank you and all the best, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Alok Deora from Motilal Oswal. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, some of the questions have been answered. Just wanted to understand, the order inflow, again on the order inflow. So it's been really muted, and out of the 8,000 crore, significant, decent chunk is of irrigation, which is moving slow. So what kind of growth now we are looking at for FY24, and also you mentioned that the intensity of bidding continues to be very aggressive. So how confident we are on getting this 4,000-5,000 crore of orders in the next almost only 1.5 or 2 months are left?
Jalandhar, sir.
Yeah. Sir, actually, probability of getting the 4,000 crores is little bit, as of now, too, seems to be little bit challenging. I can really say that. And see, sir, the main problem is that the margins are at stress and all, which those calls we have never taken in our company side. Rather, we are ready to little bit scale down ourselves for some time. And certain risky times, it is not wise that you go you try to go for a qualitative top line, but decreased bottom lines are not acceptable to us. So definitely, see, we are doing a business for making some good profits. It's not that, and sir, nowadays all the highways are coming with lots of responsibility of maintenance also. So definitely we have to see that long-term benefits and then go forward only. Otherwise, we are likely to have a lot of problems in future. So this is the time where we should take right calls and do not come into pressure for coming. Anyhow, the market is also is going to realize in a very short time about all these. Only newcomers who are coming, they are only quoting with little bit lesser and they are taking. Otherwise, the prominent players who are there, they have already come down to the normal levels of bidding. So only the newcomers and all, their appetite also let it get over. I think it may take another couple of 3-4 months. I'm expecting the market to be a little bit volatile like this. Then after that, it could be normalized. That is what we are expecting, sir. However, we are also making our trials in irrigation plus railways. Even we'll try in some of the bids in metros. That's what we are planning, sir.
So have we bid for any of the other sectors, or it's still at the planning stage?
As I earlier said, sir, we are sorting some joint venture for our railways entry, and we are even trying to sort we have discussed quite a lot with 2-3 joint venture partners. As and when the things are materialized, then definitely we will come out and inform you, sir.
Sure. Just the last thing. So, sir, so realistically speaking, you might, end up winning 2,000 odd crore of projects this year, as in the remaining part of this year. And then again, next year, first half will be muted because, that's a very slow time for order winning, order awarding. So your order book will be very critical stage, right? I mean, considering the execution which we are doing, by end of, September 24, FY24, I think it would be very, you'll be at a very critical stage.
Yes, sir. I think it seems like that, but definitely it's not that market is going to be like this. Hopefully things will become better and we'll be able to take the orders what we need. Second,
sure.
The new area entry also may give us little bit ease out on this.
Sure, sir. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Parikshit Kandpal from HDFC Securities. Please go ahead.
Hi, Jalandhar sir.
Hi,
so my first question is on the irrigation project. So when do you expect to complete these entire order book? Because I think elections will be somewhere around the end of this year. So what kind of time frame you are looking to complete this project?
Sir, actually, the target we made is that to complete all these before election, because after elections, we do not know what sort of calls will be taken by people and what sort of things we'll have to address. So definitely it is better you finish everything before elections, for which we are gearing up and trying to finish the things. But again, the concern is about having those in time. That is, if I get payments, definitely I will do it before that. That's what the plan is. Maybe bump also I may go a little bit
I'm
late, but
sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Reddy, but we are unable to hear you. Your voice is sounding from a distance, sir.
yeah. Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, actually, that's what the scenario is. If I get payments on time, definitely I'm going to do it.
Okay. The second question is on the NHI pipeline. So you did mention about some 10, 12 bids. You're submitting tender in coming months, some 22 tenders are coming. So if you can highlight these 32 or 30 or 32 bids, these are largely, big geographies of South India. And also if you can highlight what is the overall pipeline for NHI till March. So that will be helpful to understand whether it is going to reduce from last year or it will be similar.
I couldn't get that question, sir, actually.
You have said that about 30 to 22 tenders are coming in this month, upcoming month, and about 10 to 12 bids you are already submitting. So I wanted to understand these bids which you are submitting are largely in South India, right? Because of the geographical focus in these 3-4 South states.
Sure. Yes, sir. Correct. The focus is on focus states only. Because
yeah, so my question is, what is the total NHI bid pipeline until March? If you can help us understand what is the total project.
It is very big, sir. I think around 35,000 crore is there in this bid pipeline. But I am focusing 22 bids in coming period.
And what will be the value of those 22 bids, sir, out of this 35,000 crores of pipeline?
I have not totally calculated all that, but the bids are varying from 500 crores to 1,100 crores, sir.
Okay.
Like that. Big sizes. So roughly around, I can say around, I'm focusing about 17,000 crore bids to be done. Kind of that rough figure.
Okay, so out of 35,000 pan-India bids, you are targeting about half of that. So largely focused to the southern market.
Generally, I am continuing to refine from North India and northeast part of India, as the project bid sizes are very small and competition is very heavy there. So if I get a bigger ticket size in north and northeastern part of India, I'm likely to focus on that.
Okay. And just one question on this income tax provision, sir. So we have generally seen that the GST, GST input credit is triggering a lot of income tax rates, and the entire supply chain, some of the vendors are not paying, and then it ultimately results into an income tax rate. So you have booked your provisioning for this. So any issue regarding any GST-related dues which may come on us on later date?
No. As far as income tax is concerned, sir, that assisting officer has initiated the proceeding, and when we have a discussion with that actually, so we assume as a prudent measure, we thought that this much provision is required to make, that liability may arise. So that's why as a prudent practice we have made this. As far as GST is concerned, there is no such issue on that. As far as GST is there, everything is in compliance and we are paying the GST, and what are the credits we are getting in the books, everything is regular. There is nothing issue as far as GST is concerned, sir.
And lastly, sir, any donations made during this quarter?
No. We have not made any donation.
9 months?
No, nothing. No, might be small donation will be there to our some trust like that. Small donation, not a donation to any that political party or like that. Nothing is there.
Okay, sir. And lastly, just guidance for FY24. So how do you, you said that FY23 largely in line with FY22 revenues. So in FY24, what kind of growth you are looking at on the current order book?
FY24, we are looking for around 4,000 crores of top line as of now, and FY23 we expect that we could be able to close somewhere 3,000, 3,500 actually. So FY24 we are looking around 4,000 crores of top line.
3,500 in 23 and 4,000 in FY24. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, and I wish you all the best. And just sorry, sir, just one last on irrigation. So, can we expect now that the worst of the irrigation collection issues or the payment issues is now behind us, and we will not see any major upswing in the debtors in the coming quarters?
Yeah, I think the payments are now streamlined, and then we hope that the package 4 payment should, because all the banks have started releasing, and we also started establishing LCs in favor of BHEL, and work is now started moving fast. And other payment, as per the budgeted payment, they have promised to release on monthly basis, which we expect the same will continue, and we are also requesting them to increase the contribution. And as far as NHI is concerned, there is no problem. We are getting payment in time. And having said all, and our standalone debt equity debt ratio is nil only. We don't have any debt on standalone basis. But we are, as our ED was telling, we are watching the situation so that at least we should bid a project in a profitable manner. See, taking the project is not the main criteria, and we should take the projects in a profitable manner. That I think the things may also work out, because the NHA also trying to change the stand and all, but it's taking time. It will come.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, Ram.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to ensure that the management is able to address questions from all participants, please limit your questions to 2 per participant. The next question is from the line of Rahul Reddy from Reddy Investment. Please go ahead. Mr. Reddy, please go ahead with your question. Your line is unmuted. As there is no response from the participant, we'll move to the next question, which is from the line of Faisal Hawa from SG Hawa and Company. Please go ahead.
Is it not time to move on to something which is much more complex as far as infrastructure is concerned, and maybe a lot of smaller players are able to catch our hand in NHAI, where balance sheet was previously the only differential. So would it not be more feasible for us to go for something like a BOT projects, where the competition is much more limited, or probably something which is more complex to do as far as engineering is concerned?
Yes, sir, you're right. It's the right time that we should start looking into some other areas where, like railways and irrigation, still I'm looking at. And other parts concerned, toll projects, definitely there is a lot of hue and cry there, and the concession agreement is also not that favorable to the bidders. If it is compulsion, I'll give a last choice to that. If I'm unable to get any of the orders from any of these, then definitely I'll look at those work also. But right now, I think my gut feeling is that I think coming 3 to 4 months time, or 4 to 5 months time, we shall be having a comfortable order book online. I think on hand, I would say.
Because see, one thing is appreciated that we don't want to work at lower margins, and that is something which is so appreciable about any management. Where they value their work and they value themselves. But here it's now looking very clear that people will just keep on committing suicide by quoting lesser, and we must be able to upgrade ourselves to really keep the company growth at a good level, because from the last 2 to 3 years our top line has not really grown appreciably. But to your credit, you have kept the balance sheet in absolute good order, and in fact we are now cash positive rather than even having any debt on our hand. So I mean, we are totally supportive of the management, and but I think it's probably now time to really up our games to something which is much more complex.
Yes, sir. That's what actually management is also looking keenly in railways and what is happening in metros and all that places we are looking at. See, irrigation concerned, it is having a little bit higher margins than highways, But once you go to the railways, I think still there is a healthy margin in railways. So definitely, sir, we will sort out the joint venture issues and get into those sectors also. And it's a complete engineering work, electromechanical work. Definitely, we will be able to cope up and successfully go with that.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, that means I mean to say that we are really giving a thought for entering into other sectors to make ourselves comfortable and to keep our growth to be on continuous.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Shreyansh Mehta from Equirus. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. So, what is the strategy for monetization of the balance HAM projects? Will it be similar to what we've done, or are we targeting any other strategy? That's one. Second, as far as railways is concerned, what kind of work are we looking at, and will we be open to taking projects from the railway PSUs, or will we be directly dealing with the Indian Railways?
With regard to the future, whatever the HAM projects on hand, the management view, the policy of the company is that we don't want to accumulate projects or keep it in hand. So we will take a right decision at that time, and a lot of inquiries are coming, and we are also assessing those inquiries, and we will be working on some details and other things. As and when there is a progress, we will definitely let you know.
Sure. And on the railways?
And with regard to the railways, as our AD was pointing out, they are trying to find out some joint venture partners so that we can directly bid for the projects. So we have to have an entry level so that we can bag more orders in the future. And a right partner is very essential at this stage. So that's being worked out. And that also in the progressing stage, it will be, we'll definitely inform the development.
Got it. And lastly, in terms of our capex, what's the guidance for FY23 and 24, and what we have done till date?
Till date, actually, we did a capex of around 110 crores. And FY23, we expect it will close somewhere between 140 to 150 crores. And next year, definitely capex requirement will, because this will take care of entire whatever the existing projects are there. And next year capex requirements is depend upon when we'll receive these projects actually. So if we receive some project definitely in Q3, then next year will be capex under in the same range of around 150 crores. Otherwise, it may depends upon when we receive that project.
Got it. Sure, sir. That's it from my side. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Bharani Vijay Kumar from Spark Capital. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. What is this progress on NHAI's proposal to reduce their contribution?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Kumar. We are unable to hear you. Can you please check?
Is it better now?
Yeah, it is better, yeah.
Yes, sir. I was trying to understand what is the status of the NHAI's proposal to reduce their contribution from 40% to 20% on the HAM project.
It's still the discussion stage only, because a lot of the NHAI also is getting a lot of pressure not to reduce, and they are also taking some time. Originally, it was indicated that they will start the process. But going forward, we have to wait for that because of the coming election year and all of that. They will take up this aspect and all. So we are also waiting for that.
So far, what are the draft concession agreements are there? It is not modified as of now. So what are the bids is there till March actually. So we have seen that old clauses is still coming actually. There is no change in the draft DCA as of now.
Okay, because this would have resulted in competition reducing a little bit, but since it is not...
Definitely, actually. We expect that it should come early, but so far it is not coming up.
Okay. So in your discussions with NHAI, what are the thinking process, or what are you thinking to address this aggressive bidding? Because I distinctly remember back in 2018, similar thing happened when just to complete awarding their targets, a lot of projects were awarded. Unexperienced or inexperienced players took up projects, financial closures took time, and then projects got terminated. I mean, from what commentary I can hear from Jalandhar sir telling, looks like we are going down the same path. Like, why would NHAI allow it to happen? What are they thinking, in your view, to address this?
Sir, actually, these concerns are not being thought by NHAI because they are happy that they are getting 30% low bids, and they are really enjoying the situation of saving so much for NHAI. But as of now,
Sorry, I think your voice got dropped.
The voice dropped.
As our ED was pointing out, any practical steps have not been taken up by NHAI till now. Okay. And now I think going forward, the NHAI has got only 5-6 months time left. Before that, they should complete their order book position, and afterwards they cannot come out with the order. So we have to wait for that.
You mean the entire 14,000 kilometer left in Bharatmala should be awarded in the next 5 to 6 months?
We have to think, because it's fully in task. But the statements coming from them is they are going to do. We have to wait for that.
So does that mean March 2023, that is next month, is going to see a very large amount of ordering activity and order inflow for players, just like how we saw 1 year before election in 2018?
Yeah, that is being stated like that only. So we are also waiting for that. And they are also, the name of the projects are also announced, but we have to wait for that till the bidding is open, finally come out.
Right. Okay. My final question is on the lower margins the company saw in the third quarter. Any specific reason?
Actually, for this year, we are already telling that due to this input price pressure, if you see last 3 quarters, we could able to do between 18 to 19% of our EBITDA. Previously, definitely it was ranging in 20%. So now we expect that now input price should be stabilized. Then we can attain that our same EBITDA previously what we attained. So there is some pressure in the input prices. That's why that margin is slightly reduced. But we hope that once this price was stabilized, we could able to achieve that.
So maybe from fourth quarter, or would it take more time?
We have to see because right now again that RBI has increased the interest rate. So how it will impact in the inflation? If inflation is still controlled, so definitely we could able to match it from the quarter 4 onwards.
Sure, sir. Thank you and all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Vasudev from Nuvama. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity, sir. So most of my questions are answered. Just one thing on what is the status of payments from the Telangana government?
Sir, as I already informed, around 650 crores of both debtors as well as unbilled is pending. So last quarter we received around 450 crores and this quarter with the addition of work, it has as of September it was 900 crores, reduced to 450 crores, 50 crores, and further work done it is increased to 650 crores. So definitely payment are there. As far as package 4 is concerned, which is already funded by the bank, there is no payment issue is there. As far as other project is there like Vettam and package 3, which is budgetary support. So definitely based on the government what they have promised that they will release one quantum of money every month. So based on that, we expect that money should realized by March. So what are the receivables are there, old receivables should be closed by March.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Nikhil Abhyankar from DAM Capital. Please go ahead.
Thanks for the opportunity, sir. Most of the questions are answered, but can you just give the inventory level, trade receivables, retention money, and all the basic bookkeeping?
Yeah. Inventory as of 31st December is 187 crores. Inventory is there. And retention is around 241 crores as of December 22. And actually, Shravan asked about console cash. Console cash is as of 31st December is 145 crores actually.
Okay. Yeah. So receivables, unbilled revenue, payables, and mobilization number.
Receivables is total 627 crores. So out of that, 335 crores is irrigation receivables and 267 is the hand receivables. As far as mobilization advance is concerned, it is 134 crores as of December. And what you asked also?
So the unbilled revenue and trade payables.
Unbilled revenue is 490 crores. And trade payables is 211 crores.
Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Jiten Rishi from Axis Capital. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for taking my question. So on the railway side, what type of projects you are looking to build?
Mr. Joshi, sorry to interrupt. May we request you to speak a bit louder?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes, please go ahead.
So, Reddy sir, good afternoon. So just my question was on the railway projects. So we are looking to partner. So what kind of work we are planning to do with the JV partners?
Jalandhar sir is, I think Jalandhar sir line is not there.
Yeah. See, the joint out and see, normally we have got the strength in the building of bridges and also the track construction. So a composite qualification of bridges and then station and track construction, we are looking at it. So that joint venture, the management is looking for discussing with different people.